Max Verstappen just did something at the F1 Brazilian Grand Prix that's only happened 5 other times in the 75-year history of Formula One. Here's the story. Headed into the Brazilian Grand Prix, things were not looking good for Max Verstappen. Max only managed to qualify in 12th place due to a poorly timed crash from Lance Stroll that ruined his chance of getting a final Q2 lap time in. And to make matters worse, Max would be starting the race 5 places below that in P17 on account of him taking on a new internal combustion engine. The cherry on top, title rival Lando Norris would be starting the race on pole 16 places in front of Max, which meant Max had a lot of work to do during the race. Fortunately for Max Verstappen though, the Brazilian Grand Prix was due to be a very wet weather race, and when the rain starts falling in Interlagos, Max Verstappen turns into a different animal. This is evidenced by Verstappen's legendary performance at the end of the rainy 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix, where he went from P16 to P3 in just 16 laps. And in this year's race, from P17 on the starting grid, Max proceeded to slice and dice his way through the field due to a combination of incredible skill, robot-like consistency, solid strategy, and a little luck. And not only did he manage to miraculously win the Grand Prix from 17th place on the starting grid, but he crossed the finish line an absurd 19.5 seconds ahead of Esteban Ocon in second place to cap off his iconic performance. This is just the 6th time that a driver has won a race from 17th or further back on the starting grid, and Max's 2024 Brazilian Grand Prix drive will forever go down in F1 lore as one of the most dominant drives in the history of F1.